Hey, what's up, guys? We're super excited that you're joined in today. Today, we'll talk about how to build a network for your brand. How to build a network for your brand. Stay tuned as we jump in.
Welcome to the Bite Size Marketing Hack Podcast, where you get the confidence to hack your marketing 5 minutes at a time. What's up, guys? My name is Mark.
My name is Rashawn.
Welcome to Bite Size Marketing Hacks. And in this podcast, we try to break it down. We are entrepreneurs and we love to help others to follow in the things that we've been learning and how to hack your marketing. It's such a noisy digital space these days. There's so much static out there. And so you need bite-sized hacks that doesn't take you a long time to digest so that you can hack through all of that noise and connect with your people digitally.
Yeah.
So today, we're going to talk about how to build a network for your brand. And I'm going to shut up because today, Rashawn he's the expert, man. He is an amazing connector. And
man.
he's invested years and hours on the daily, man,
Man.
into building connections for your personal brand, for our business together. Man, I'm just learning a lot from you. So want to share with us, how have you gone about that over the years in building a network for your brand?
It's really amazing and fun. And thank you, Mark, for just joining me on this journey as I learn more about how building networks and building brands and things like that. We're a team. This is awesome. I'm enjoying every bit of it. But to jump in, one of the ways that I've really seen valuable as far as building a network, we all have some type of network, no matter what. But the worth of our network is predicated on how intentional we are with the people in our circles.
That's
like
good.
The more I discovered, it's not about necessarily, what you know all the time, but it's about who you know. And really connecting from the dude, in the warehouse or the dude in the White House, they're both equally valuable for your business. And what I've learned over time is if you can get just some intentional numbers written down, a strategy where you're reaching out to about 48 people a day at floor level, quote unquote, people who are in your messages from maybe even India, wherever they're from, especially if you have a digital business, or they could be from right down the road. They maybe were a student in your high school, connecting with these people every single day, 48 new people. Every day.
Okay, now that's intriguing.
Floor level. Yeah.
Because if I was listening to this, if I was watching this, I'd be like, why did Rashawn pick 48 people? What's the number 48?
So 48 to me was just a number. It wasn't like some number that just fell out of heaven, but it was more of a number that I could actually, do and be healthy doing it.
Yeah.
And it was also intriguing to me because over time, I've never done the math, but if you think about 365 days in a year, you're connecting with 48 people, not at some, superficial level, but actually at a level where you're providing value and meeting them where they are and seeing how you can serve them. Over time, it just blows my mind, the results of it.
I'm going to do the math while he's talking. You keep
talking.
Awesome.
48 and what was amazing about this, that's about 17,000 people, 520 people that you connect with in a year because you made the intentional step of meeting people right there at floor level in your DMs, in your comments, whatever that looks like. But next, say we go to the first floor, the next step is getting 12 business leaders across your city that you're connecting with weekly. You want to get new business leaders, new influencers, new people that you can see how you can serve them in your city, but also learn from them, glean from them. And I've noticed that it's opened up crazy opportunities as well, but also it's got me in front of people I probably wouldn't have had access to, at different times, and, just building connections. And then the last level, the top quote unquote tier, as far as people who are sort of where you want to be, meeting with about 4, 5 people a month that are their businesses where you want your business to be. Maybe their passion in a specific industry really just pours out onto you, and you want to just know more about them and what's going on in their life. Like, I'm talking more of like the people who are killing it, crushing it.
That's amazing.
In their industry. You want to get with about 4 of them a year, leadership experts, whoever it may be. And that's when you have that continuously going, that just approach. And it's not all about strategy. It is about being authentic and, really caring about that person across from you and servicing them. And I just say the strategy part, just so you have something in mind to be intentional about. And sometimes you may do more, sometimes you may do less in the month. But needless to say, as long as you're intentional, that's where the win comes in.
What I'm struck with as you share this today, Rashawn, is just like, I think people think it's just going to happen.
Yeah.
Like they're just going to like have this network, have these connections, but you're very intentional and very like putting that on the schedule for your day.
Yeah.
I'm going to now reach out to these 48 people.
Yes, every day.
I think that's an eye opener right there. It's like, okay, I'm going to actually plan for this in my day to make sure it happens.
Yes, and that's the key. That's the key. Half the times is lack of discipline. There's areas where I'll eat that Little Debbie cream pie, or I'll go off the wazoo on my diet, and then because of the results of that, not being disciplined, I fall off. And that's the same thing in the marketing industry, and also having that right connectivity. We have to be intentional about it. So yeah, that's awesome. So if this has been helpful to you, we would love to just continue to serve you with our podcast content. Yeah.
So hey, hit us up on iTunes. Please rate, review, subscribe. We want to hear from you. We want to hear hey, what would you like to hear us talk about? In fact, today this topic came from some people saying, hey, we'd love to hear you talk about how are you intentional around marketing. So tell us what you'd like to hear.
We'll love to hear.
And we'd love to make that a part of the podcast. So anything else today?
Just get after it. Go do it. Go write it down, make it plain. All right. See you guys.
We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe. And visit us at bitesizemarketinghacks.com for more resources and episodes that will help you hack your marketing 5 minutes at a time.